because the feedback was bad.
Need that feedback.
Our mics done been through a whole lot of shit just now. It's overworked. Yeah. It's overworked. But we're about to get into some more fire. Yeah, more fire. Still we got live. The incredible Farrock Millz in the building.
What up?
Yes.
What up?
Yes, we happy to have you, brother.
Finally, right?
Yeah, finally.
I've been trying to get with you for a minute.
Nah, I was all in your DMs like I was your crazy baby mother. Trying to get you up on here since the old station. Since the old station, I was trying to get you up in there.
Nah, you're right.
Word. But so I'm glad you're here.
Come here, can I get
a Oh, you get all the love in, all of it. Yeah, so tell us where you from and how you do your thing, brother.
All right, well, my name is Farrock Millz. Obviously, I'm from Far Rockaway Queens.
Better be with a name like that. Like,
I've been doing this shit for a little while. I used to run with a management company by the name of MBK Entertainment.
Okay.
They manage myself and Alicia Keys, and Life Jennings for a while.
Okay.
I did that for like 6 years, and I've been doing this shit right here on my own now for 6 years. So I learned a lot with them. When I was with them, I went by the name of Mike Millz. Went through a reinvention stage, and here I am. As Far Rock, I felt like Mike Millz done told his story already, and after losing Stack Bundles and losing Change Drugs, I just feel like I have a bigger, problem. I mean, a bigger thing like a bigger task at hand. You know what I mean? Which is actually making sure that Far Rockaway gets its just due and the story gets told properly. You know what I mean?
Yes, and there's a lot of heat coming out of Far Rockaway. There's also King Street.
Absolutely. Shout out to King.
Shout out to King Street. We interviewed him one show, and he's another amazing artist coming out of Far Rockaway. Yeah. But even though Far Rockaway has some incredible artists, do you feel like Far Rockaway get its just due as far as being noticed in the hip hop world?
No, I don't. That's part of what fuels my run. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I just can't. People that know me from my Mike Millz days to the people that see me now, they're like, yo, son, what keeps you going? Like, it's just the fact that I think that my hood deserves like one of those Queensbridge runs. You know what I mean? Like, remember when Nas was on? When Nas got on, then Mobb Deep got on. After Mobb Deep got on, you had little people like Cormega got on. Then there's everybody had a chance, you know what I mean? Because somebody opened the door, you know what I'm saying? And Stack Bundles, when he was alive, it was himself and myself doing it at the same time, but he had control of the street. So, I was doing mines with more so corporate, trying to get all of the execs to like me, opposed to the street. You know what I mean? So that's what kept me away from harm's way, and kept him in a certain, but his life ended up being on the front line. This whole shit. You know what I mean?
What I like about the Far Rockaway MCs is y'all have your own sound. Y'all don't sound like anything from the
y'all lyrical.
boroughs.
Y'all very lyrical. I don't know of any like mumble rap or any like trap.
You're never gonna find one coming out
of you getting straight bars and pain. You getting that pain from
because everybody got so much. We got so much to say. There's so much going on and bothering everybody. And then you got some niggas that feel good a lot of the times, but most of the time you don't feel as great as everybody do. So we got no other way but to voice it through the music. So. And out there, you got niggas like myself who still sound fantastic. So you gotta, I set the bar certain standards. You gotta come with that shit.
I think I just figured it out. Y'all
Stack didn't set that shit on no low.
Y'all rhyme like y'all have a chip on y'all shoulder.
Everybody does.
You know what I mean?
Everybody does.
It's like
and plus it's cold shit. I'll be mad too.
It's like near the beach.
Y'all part of Queens, but it's like y'all own borough inside of Queens. Cause y'all so out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not called Far Rockaway for no reason.
Nah, that shit is like dead ass far from everywhere.
Whew.
Everywhere. Like, just to get downtown Brooklyn takes an hour and 12 minutes if
the trains is running right.
He had that to the T, an hour and 12 minutes. All right, so let's take it back to Baby Farrock Millz. What was some of the music that you came up with? Like, through your moms and stuff, cleaning, and what was some of the things that you would listen to?
My mother, like, this one song that made me want to, like, enjoy, it made me enjoy rap. It was, my mom used to wake up every Saturday playing that shit. Brand Pooba, 360. What goes around comes back around again. Hey, yo, I swear to God, every time my mom was off of work, that's all I can remember hearing. And that's when she's up breakfast is either getting cooked or the house is getting cleaned at the same time, and she coming in there dancing, acting up. But that was what music. That's what music is to me. That's what made me enjoy hip hop. You know what I mean? And then I bought my first Big L tape.
Oh shit!
And it was over.
Harlem in the building. We everywhere, even in Far Rockaway.
He even had to explain the what that he said.
That was my next question.
Yeah,
what was the song or the artist that made you fall in love with hip hop?
Like I like because it was I fell in love with so many different eras because I went through so many eras. You know, like. I was a baby still hearing the Slick Rick era, you know what I mean, when my mother and them was playing certain shit. My mom's only 16 years older than me. Okay. So she, you know what I mean, I grew up with her. She had me since she was 16, so I'm hearing all that shit. You know what I mean? So it go from Slick Rick era and I'm enjoying the gold chain shit to now I'm introducing my mother to Biggie. I still remember talking to my father. I said, yo, you ever heard of Biggie Smalls?
Oh, wow.
He said, first off, how does that name even make sense? How you gonna be big and small? I would never forget that. You know what I mean? But these are that's how, the same way hip hop grew. I grew with it. Like I love this shit. So you know, until you know what I guess the shit that fathers my style is that Nas sound. That you know what I mean. I like to sound like I got something to say. I love Tupac, and I like to spit. So I like kind of mimic Cannabis and certain shit that he used to do, you know.
Cannabis is slept on, and I don't know. Sorry, Nori, because you've been playing a lot in this motherfucking interview or this show today. Yeah. But I hated when he did
the freeze.
He said something about cannabis when he had the fucking LL Cool J interview, and maybe you was trying to be politically correct because you were interviewing LL Cool J. Okay. But I hated the fact that you try to dismiss how much of a lyricist.
No, you can't. No, you can't take that from
he
Cannabis.
Was, and I disagree with that.
No, he still is.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The only
Buckingham Palace. You heard about?
Hey, yo, I stand outside the gates of Buckingham Palace smoking reefer, puffing the chalice with the beef eaters, standing so high, standing on top of the air. What you said? Standing so high that when I drop shit, it'll land on the window of your airplane cockpit. Cannabis with that hot shit, crazy hot cliff. Niggas is bloody idiots thinking they can stop this. I'll increase my strength to a superhuman extent. Nigga, your rhymes ain't worth 6 pence.
Yes.
What the fuck? Yes. Like,
yo,
look,
where's Cannabis at? We need Cannabis.
Type of shit
we need you on the show live back.
So like, I can't make no bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for knowing them bars and spitting the bars.
Yeah. And that beat was fire.
Yo, it's still to this day. If I had the chance to do a freestyle or something over that, you know what? That's gonna be my next freestyle.
Yes,
I'm doing the video and everything for that shit.
Can I host it?
That's a fact. Hell yeah.
I would love to talk shit over the record. Yes.
That's a fact.
Let me host that.
You gotta do it.
Don't play with me.
That's on my mother.
Don't play with me.
Mama, today is my mother's birthday too.
Oh, happy birthday, Mother Far Rock. Yes.
Happy birthday, Mama.
Yes.
My birthday was last week too.
Oh yes, happy birthday.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been 21 for like 10 years.
Okay. Shit. We all been 21 for 10 years.
I've been 21.
More than 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yes. So moving forward, like the first time I met you was at the Ralph McDaniels. He had a thing in Queens talking about the age of hip hop, like coming up with hip hop, and he was showing you the different eras as far as being visual. Yeah. And in this day and age, it's so important to be visual. And he was showing the different stages of it becoming visual, like with video music box and all the way up the box and I think it was some other stuff before that. I don't remember the names of it. So how important is it to you to be visual?
That is a very, very big thing for me. Anybody that knows me, if you take a look at any of my videos from my very first video I have out when I was Mike Millz, it was called This Is What It Is. Like every video I put out has to have quality or I'm not going to do it. Some niggas will be like, yo, damn, son, it's been like 7 months before you put a video out. It's because I haven't run into the right nigga that's going to compliment what I'm doing right now. I'm not just going, you know what I mean? I got hits. I got real songs. Like, I'm not making these songs to just give to any ass DVD ass shooting ass nigga. Like, nah, you know what I mean? I'd rather wait to find that quality nigga and pump out that quality shit because of the video is the most important part of it all. That's like being on stage. They get the chance to see you. Like,
That's a fact.
You gotta showcase that shit, and you gotta sell that shit on camera. You know what I mean?
Now, speaking of videos and stuff like that, do you think it changed because we would understand we came from an era of Michael Jackson and how visual, Missy Elliott and how visual, and they wasn't just on camera rapping. They gave you a whole imagination.
Yeah, they brought you into the
stories. They gave you the impossible when you thought it wasn't the possible when you thought it was impossible. They set the best. So, do you feel like that changed in this era? Like people are not as imaginary as we once were.
Well, a lot of that has to do with because of how, you know, what the kids are. I mean, who runs the game right now? The kids run the game, and the kids are very impatient. You know, you think of any kid, they're not really thinking about what they want. So they're not going to sit and think and have an imagination. They just want to, especially the ones that's rapping or in the business like we're in. Like, they're not spending enough time being imaginative because it's just a rinky-dink game where you don't have to think a lot. Nobody wants to think. But I think that, you know, I think there's a big awareness coming back right now. Not everybody's like that. Even I'm listening to Migos now, and there's certain Migos rhymes that's sounding better than they used to. You know what I mean? So and they're painting better pictures when they rhyming now. So it's like say what you want. They had to go through that bullshit stage too, just to get to, you know, stage 3.
I think they're tired of being clowns.
And that's another thing. So at some point in time, even if they are, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt to say that they are writing their shit, and to say that, yo, there is an awareness coming right now. Everybody has to go through a fucked up stage. You know, like I was a corny nigga that at one point when I first started, to my niggas, they're like, yo, you gotta think more and make us see the picture more.
Yeah, we all crawl before we walk. Like we ain't come out our mother's womb walking. We have to crawl.
And then again, it comes from the era that you cut from. Like the era I'm cut from, nigga, we enjoy listening to Nas like draw the whole picture and paint put the whole movie in front of you.
Yeah,
he put a whole movie in front of you without even putting the TV screen on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's imaginary. That's your imagination when you you compare yourself to a gun. Like, who's doing that? You know what I mean? Who can spit a whole story back?
Yeah. Oh, rewind.
Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, niggas don't do that type of shit no more.
Or even have a movie made out of your rhymes. Because if you watch Belly,
Streets is watching.
Belly is the whole. That's Nas. That's the whole shit.
That's
if you watch
just
it
one song.
And Streets is watching. Streets is watching.
That's just one song.
Yeah.
It was one song.
Yeah. So, being that you was talking about the imagination and the fucked up era that we having now, was there ever fucked up era in the past that you thought, like you say you like Nah? So was in that time frame or that period of hip hop, was there ever an artist
some corny
or a
shit
sound?
amongst it?
Yeah. It?
I would say like that was like I didn't excuse all my pro black people, but I did not like the Poor Righteous Teachers era.
Say
like,
what?
I didn't like that music. It was just the beats wasn't all the way there for me, and I guess I was too young to really understand and take it in now. And if I was to go back, maybe I would find it.
They wasn't the
wasn't
most
all the way. They don't look at me like that. I'm not
looking at you no way.
I'm not looking at you. I understand what you're saying.
I'm judging myself right now.
I understand exactly what you say. They had a couple. It wasn't, you know, it was.
I'm talking like 92, 93, like.
It wasn't the wackest of the wackest, but they wasn't the.
People, you talking about them?
Like Poor Righteous Teachers, I think they was from Jersey. Poor Righteous Teachers.
What's the song?
Damn, don't. They had the beat. Damn,
it was something, but I understand what you say. They wasn't the wackest, but they wasn't.
Or like
they wasn't
Arrested Development.
I
don't like type. I didn't like that.
You know what made me not like Arrested Development? Because my grandmother made me go to the record store and buy that album, and she liked it. When I said, "Fuck out of here," she was playing Mr. Windu. I know the whole. Do you know the whole album?
Don't look at me like I'm whack.
I know the whole album.
I kind of liked it.
But do you know the whole album?
Do you know the whole album? I know the whole album. Yo, shout out to my grandma.
Shout out to Arrested Development.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. I'm not dissing nobody, you know, but I enjoy.
But you need that. You need all type of.
I enjoy watching it. I enjoy living through it, and I really can recite any dope. And like, I'm still a fan. Like, I still listen to everybody's shit. My favorite artist right now is Dave East. That P2 project
is high. Follow him everywhere. See, I told you.
That P2 project is off
Paranoia too.
Shame, my nigga. Every fucking song, you know what I mean? So, you know, like it's not a lot of, even if it's a lot of corny niggas, you gonna get one or two that's gonna merge through that shit. And that's what's going, and that's how I feel, you know, about my shit. Like, I feel like this is the perfect time. I feel like I was ahead of my time when I was with certain people in the music I was making.
So how many projects did you put out professionally, like took it seriously?
Took it seriously. I mean, I've never gotten my first chance. So like independently, I mean, I put out like almost like 15 projects. Like, you know, I'm talking about all albums and EPs, one EP. You know what I'm saying? So, and these are a bunch of songs that I would never get back, or you know, I just put it out there to just show how nice I am, and I could do it again and better on a new level. Just give me a chance. You know what I mean? I was affiliated with a lot of different niggas back then. You know, the industry was different when I was coming up. It was ran by a lot of, you know, gangsters and shit. You know what I mean? So, you know, you was guilty by affiliation. So, you know, you bite that. You sometimes you bite that bullet from just being affiliated. You know what I mean?
You think hip hop got softer now?
Of course it did. I mean, it's a lot. It's ran by nerds, but I think I like it like that. Though I'm a nerd. You know what I mean? I'm a nerd that just got caught up in the street. You know what I'm saying? I like being around nerds.
So tell everybody who don't know, what's the new project that you either want to promote now or you have coming up?
Right now I've been pushing this project I got called Life Near the Beach, Volume 1. It's on iTunes, it's on Spotify, anywhere you could get digital music. And it's a fucking LP that I'm very proud of. I put a lot of work into it, and it's got production from you know, a lot of independent artists, and then this dude's from down in Atlanta by the name of Como Beats, and my man Jizzleberg right there. Okay. He the one who made the song that y'all made the beat y'all played earlier, Leveling Up. Okay. So. And
that's a dope ass track, like, and the video is dope too.
Thank you. Shout out to Gil Rios, man. Yes. That's my videographer right there. Yeah, and he's actually screening his movie right now called Tattoo Life. So shout out to you guys that's there supporting that today.
So what's the inspiration? What inspired you? What inspired that project?
Life Near the Beach. I ended up moving into an apartment complex in Far Rockaway that was literally like on the beach. You know what I mean? And this is my first time actually having like a beachside like crib. So just looking out the window and seeing the water, I just started writing mad shit. And before you know it, the album came, and then just looking at the fucking water from my crib. This is how I named the project.
All right, hold on. For the listeners out there, like, Far Rockaway beaches is different from other beaches. Like, you not painting the picture how we need to be.
So when you hear Life Near the Beach, you're not good. Please don't expect motherfucking Candyland music. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that's like what that part.
When you look into the water, I see different things other people don't see. You know what I'm saying? Like,
elaborate.
So it's like Nas looking out the project window type shit. Yeah. Because he said,
so the water is not green.
Because he said apartment complex. He said it nice. Projects. Projects.
Nah, I got out the project. So I got out.
They probably eat your kid.
Hey, yo, but on some G shit, the water in Far Rockaway is so scary.
Shout out, no disrespect.
No, I'm just saying. Because he said beach.
But let's keep it real, okay?
We in New York. Like, in the Bronx, we talking, if you from the Bronx, we talking like Orchard Beach. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
This ain't Miami Beach.
I'm saying, they fixing it up. People been coming out there to swim sometimes. That nigga said hell no.
Oh, man. But this is your story. Come on.
Nah, but I mean, but on some G shit, and out there for Rockaway Beach got more bodies than some niggas do.
Do you see a body?
Did you ever? That beach done dragged so many niggas under. Like, they end up in Brooklyn. Like, dead ass making the news. A nigga came out. Shout out to Remo TV or whatever. I think it's Remo TV. Yeah, he came out. Remo, he came out to film me and shit. Right? We on the beach filming this shit. Nigga just get sweat. Nigga get pulled under by the beach water just that fast. Next thing you know, helicopters, all type of shit fucking up the interview. He like, yo, Millz, what the fuck? I'm like, it ain't. I'm trying to tell you, nigga, it's bodies everywhere. Everybody catching bodies, nigga. The beach water too, nigga. You gotta be careful out here, nigga.
Oh my God! But it
But
must be it must be nice. I know the winter is kind of.
Nah, it's all right, man. Like as long as you know how to get through. See, I praise God, man. I made it through, son. I made it through, son. Like, I was a part of the Riot Squad. I was the co-founder. It was me, Stack Bundles, Core 2Gs, Final, and a nigga named Bishop. It wasn't Chinks Drugs. Chinks Drugs took my spot when I went to Alicia Keys. Understand what I'm saying? I am the co-founder of that. You know, my fate could have been any one of these niggas' fate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I praise God for getting through. I got through some shit. That's why I got so much to say. That's why I can't stop.
So speaking of Chinks Drugs, it's fair to say that you were affiliated with that whole situation. As knowing, not affiliated with his. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to be political, you know.
Nah, it's all good. Yeah.
But anyway, moving forward, how do you feel about them finding his killers, and then not only finding his killers, realizing these are people who he was so close to?
I mean, you had to watch how you use the word "so close." You know what I'm saying? Like, just cause you bid with a nigga that don't, like, from what we hear, that's what they say. They know each other from jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I think of so close, you know, I think of, you know, when we're 19, 17, 20 something years old together, and we're busting bitches' asses, and then going to the studio, and then eating at each other's grandmother's crib. Like, that's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are niggas that you met along the way, and just because you end up, you know, the conversation goes smooth, you gotta remember you still met them in a hostile environment. That's jail.
Yeah, so just because you shared your oodles and noodles
with
a nigga,
that don't mean
doesn't mean that's like, your man's enough.
Yeah, absolutely right. And I thank God that they did, you know, some justice did come to that, you know, and there's still people, you know, we still ain't find a Stack killer. So for them to find him, that was a, you know, a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants closure. You know what I'm saying? People need closure. Like, there's still people in Rockaway still hurting over Stack. Stack died before him.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, and I'm one of them people that, you know, I try to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I try not to, if I let those types of feelings overwhelm me, you know what I mean? I forget what I'm doing it for and get caught up and just go into a rut. I just let it fuel me and keep it somewhere back here. Just know that sometimes when I am in the crib writing my rhyme, niggas be dead ass right there with me.
Does that, you know what I mean? Like, does that influence the type of people you have around you?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't keep no one around me. I have my wife, that nigga right there. You know what I mean? Because he makes my beats, and that's my friend. You know what I mean? I don't have nobody around me. Like, unless I have to show up to a place to perform, you know what I'm saying? Or I party with a purpose. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And business-wise, I do have other people that I do keep around. Obviously, that's handling other things. You know, like I have a publicist. I have my cinematographer. I have people that want to co-manage me that's working out deals right now. We're trying to, God willing, I can't say it on air, but I'll tell you behind the air. But things are great right now. And it's only because I've been hand-picking now who comes around. Not just, I used to come straight through like, you know, change real quick, let's go. Take niggas straight to a red carpet event, black, right off the block. Niggas in the middle of a dice game, what y'all doing? Come on, we going to a BET affair. Let's go. That's how I used to do it. But now
and I see you grinding, brother. I see you at all these events, rubbing shoulders with other major figures. Like, you really out here doing your really thing. Because when I met you, I'm like, oh, he's another rapper. Because everybody's a rapper now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry. Unfortunately, before the Ralph McDaniels event, I didn't know who Farrock Millz, but I had to do my homework. After I met you, I'm like, who's this nigga? And I'm looking at all your stuff. I'm like, okay. And listening to your music, because that's what really sells me, is the music. Like, I'm listening track after track, and he's really a lyricist. Like, he's really have bars. And then, like you said, because I know some people be like, well, you do your homework. No, I allow you to say that. No doubt. I already knew you had these tracks watching the YouTube videos and stuff like that. So, you know, your body and work is impeccable, you know. And I really feel like you are a major force to be reckoned. You're somebody to really be looking out for.
Thank you.
I'm not trying to gas you.
Nah. I'm already blushing. It happened already.
Calm down, man.
It happened already.
So what's the end goal? Like, what's your goal?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm still old school, man. I want to play with other people's money. Like my end goal is to be able to get a major deal and get my music to the masses. It's hard doing it independent. You know what I'm saying? Like I balance it out as the best way I can. You know what I mean? Bills, responsibility, kids, music. Sometimes it shuffles. You know what I mean? But that's just how I handle my business. But all the time I make sure that I stay moving.
I kind of like that. I mean, the major record labels, they had the bigger budgets. Like, you know, you had more money to have videos. But I kind of like the artist actually earning that spot because now you know what it takes. Because a lot of people, let's keep it real, even though there was major record labels and major budgets, motherfuckers was getting robbed.
That's a fact.
Left and right by these labels, even though you had these budgets. As soon as your check comes short, well, we had to pay this person, we had to pay that person, you had your studio time, you had this. So if you already paying for that shit up front, once you get that profit, that's all yours. You already paid the studio, you already paid your producer, you already paid these other motherfuckers to do the business. So I kind of like the fact artists are more in tune with their business than they were before. Do you agree?
Absolutely, I agree. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I was gonna let you talk, but can you eat off of being independent?
That's the deal. That's where, I don't know how to actually capitalize on that on a major scale because I'm doing everything that I know possible. So, I read my TuneCore stats and it does what it do. Like I don't pay attention to that money when it comes in, because that's extra money. If it's there, it's there. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's like, yo, independent, and they make it sound like there's a new wave. And
niggas is lying, my nigga. Niggas is lying. Don't let nobody gas you. Yeah, it's dope to have the freedom to do whatever you want to do as far as the type of music you want to make and shit like that. But again, like go back to your question. What's your end goal doing that?
Exactly.
What is your end goal doing that? Like I came from an era where, yo, man, getting a record deal was like making it to the NBA, nigga. It's my sport.
Yeah.
I don't shoot a fucking jump shot. I don't run down the fucking football field hitting niggas. I don't box. I can fight. I don't get paid for that. This is my sport. Of course I want to get signed. And and I feel like I'm here to do something for God. Like all my songs got some type of message, whether you rocking your head to it or not. You hear something that you can relate, like, oh shit. I'm here to do something for God, and I can't do it on this scale. You know what I mean? So my faith got me knowing that I'm getting closer. So I've been smiling a lot more and been chilling. Like
you having fun doing it.
I am. I really am.
All right, so I asked all artists this. Who the fuck is your top 5 dead or alive? Don't say Biggie, don't say Nas, don't say Tupac, none of that. Because they already written in stone. So who's your top 5 dead or alive?
Cannabis.
That's a first. Oh,
Big.
That's a fact.
Big L.
No, not for the show. Who said Big L?
Cannabis, Big L, Sean Price.
Yeah.
I really do like. I can't put Jay-Z in this.
No.
Okay. Cannabis, Big L, Sean Price.
Just because you can't put Jay-Z in it doesn't mean you don't like him.
Early Core Mega.
Okay.
And Prodigy.
Good answer. I'm like, hey, good answer. Good answer.
I visualize the whole shit. Like, all right. That's
No, because before we put that rule in, my thing used to be, I don't care about your top 2. It's always the bottom 3 that I know who you are as an artist. Because everybody says the same fucking, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. But who's that underlying? That's
those
really
are people that don't really listen to. They don't listen to real rap.
So that's why we just took that out. Listen,
niggas, I'm glad you be doing that to these niggas, cause it really lets you see niggas hip hop knowledge, like you know what I mean, like who you know for real.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Instead of
go with the safe choice, like
like come on, you already know.
I'll be honest with you, most of the rappers I hang around, cause I don't hang around a lot of rappers, but when I do get caught up hanging with rappers, they don't listen to nobody. These niggas ride around listening to themselves. I'll be like, how you ever gonna change? Like, how you gonna like get to a new level? Like, I do enjoy listening to my shit. I make a new shit, or I make a couple new shits, and I put them in the order. I enjoy that part of it. Yes, but damn, nigga, I get back to the shit that keeps me, you know, Millz, like, and what keeps me Millz is being a fan of hip hop.
Yeah.
So I go searching for the new shit, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I think we got the answer to what the fuck is going on in hip hop. He just said they riding around listening to they
Nobody
all day.
listens to.
So that's why we
nobody
got this
listens
mumble rap
to
shit.
nobody else. They just all listen to themselves, my nigga. I've been in a lot of different ciphers, and I just be like, let me just hurry up and get home. I just want to put my headphones on the train.
And do you think that's a reason why this generation doesn't give respect to people who came before them?
Absolutely.
This generation is super
that plays a very big part.
Yeah,
in
like
that.
you too selfish. It's not selfish. It's another word.
This is naive to the point.
Self-centered.
Yeah,
You're too
exactly.
self-centered to pay homage to the people that came
crazy.
before you, and I don't like that. Like, even though I'm older, but I'm still young at the same time. So it's like,
Yo, you know why?
I don't
Because
get
you know what it
You gotta
is?
have
It's a
more
fear.
respect.
It's a fear that they all live with. Because we live in an era where everybody's making fun of somebody for
Yeah.
listening to or being a fan of somebody. So it's like, well, yo, I ain't listen to that nigga shit. Why not?
yeah,
Exactly.
That shit really is hot though. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not a fear. People be feared, living in fear. Like, some type, if they say can't get caught on camera saying somebody shit is hot, it's somehow later on down the line you may not be fucking with the nigga and he gon' ain't nobody thinking
Like
that
that.
far down the
Yeah.
line, nigga.
Like, it's
when
right
I tell
now
you
or
I
never.
enjoy a nigga records, nigga music, I'm dead ass genuine, my nigga.
Yeah.
And the only music I'm listening to right now is coming from a nigga that is backed by a nigga that I listen to my whole life, which is Dave East being backed by Nas. So
yeah.
that whole
Queens at Harlem, we got a special connection.
it really
It
is
is.
a ill
Cause we
connection.
dedicated a whole month to Queens, right?
Yeah,
that's
we
what's up.
dedicated a whole month because Queens, the influence you guys had on hip hop is a fucking amazing, especially just coming out of Queensbridge by themselves.
That
Like,
Queensbridge
that's
run was
just-
crazy.
All right, hold
That-
on. Wait a
oh.
minute. What Queensbridge run y'all talking about? Because they had two runs.
Many
they had
runs.
a long-
I'm just talking about
Yeah.
period. I'm not talking
They
about
had-
up run. I'm
Yeah.
talking about period.
All right, because
Like,
we could go back to MC
Queens
Shan and all that. Like,
and hip hop, even though it started
that was
from the
epic.
Bronx, nothing comes close to
dope.
Queens.
Marley
The-
Marl
the
and all
influence
that,
they
the
had
Juice
in
Crew.
hip-hop.
Yeah,
Oh
you're
my
right.
God.
You're right.
Coogee Rap is from Queens.
Yeah.
But I was still, I was too
Not
young for the
Queensbridge,
Shan days, so that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Like the era when Nas actually dropped Illmatic, and then right after that you got the infamous shit drop, and then right after infamous you
The
started
War
hearing,
Report.
Yeah.
That was when DJ Clue started dropping actual mixtapes, so you started to hear
Yeah.
other niggas, so you got to hear
Yeah.
Cormega.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, that was when
The
I got
Firm.
then the firm is happening. Then you
Yeah.
start hearing all
that,
types
yo.
of people
You
like
you ever heard of Poet?
Poet.
The rapper Poet. He from Queensbridge. He does
Piff Jones. Shout out to Piff Jones.
Oh, yo, that name sound mad.
Yeah.
Poet? I don't think he was on Def Poetry Jam. He was. He probably was.
I remember, wasn't there
Basketball,
another nigga
though.
from out there named Screwball?
Schoolboy.
Tragedy.
Yeah.
Tragedy.
Mike
Tragedy
DeLorean.
Gaddafi.
Mike
Yeah, Mike
DeLorean.
DeLorean. What
Yeah.
happened
Bars
to
and
them?
Hooks.
Bars and
Yeah.
Hooks. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Roxanne
Without-
Shante, all
Roxanne
that.
Shante.
without
Craig
that
G.
run, that run right there, when Nas and them opened the door, that we wouldn't have been able to hear about the Bars and Hooks
Yeah.
if Nas and fucking
Nas brought y'all back from
Mobb
that
Deep wouldn't have
MC
had that
Shan and
time.
KRS-One battle. Like, yo, he brought y'all back from there.
yeah, we needed that.
Yeah.
Queensbridge needed that more than Queens actually.
Yeah.
But-
Word up. He threw y'all on the back and then he brought
And
y'all
on some
back
G
to
shit,
life.
Far Rock niggas do not we do not take lightly to niggas calling us Queens niggas. Like, we're not Queens niggas. Like, we just a part of Queens.
So y'all like your own borough.
Yeah, nigga, we the 6th borough. We ain't
See?
fuck with them niggas.
See,
Nah,
he
we-
listening to
keep
y'all
it real,
shit. He listening to y'all shit. And he like y'all shit, but he's still coming for y'all head. It's
'Cause
still
just-
competition.
It's always friendly competition,
There
man.
you go.
I learned from the best, so I want to be the best. You know.
Well,
what
I
mean?
want to see how best are you. We're going to take a little break.
Okay.
We're going to listen to some more Farrock Millz, and I
Nice.
want some bars when we come back.
I'm
Can I
with
get
that.
some?
Bars.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Come on,
Let's get it.
engineer. Yeah. That was dope.
Farrock Millz and
Gizzleberg.
Hey, Smooth. Yeah, I be trying to understand what these niggas Smooth, you know I'm lit on this shit, right? When they come in my head, though, they know how I give it up. Lord, love, Lord, no. Far Rock. All my niggas slow. Shit, nigga like me walk through, make room, nigga. We lit. Let's go. Look. I'm a Far Rock baby, mama was a fighter, dad was always scheming. New York state of mind when I'm in and out of town, but I'm always California dreaming. Met a new connect, get it 17 to play, enough room, now a nigga eating. On the road to success, trying not to crash and burn while a nigga out here speeding. I've been out here once before, my nigga. Different stage, same show, my nigga. Friends on the inside act like hoes when they heard that I was at the door. My nigga wouldn't let me in so I could hustle up. It hurt their feelings if I touched the buck. Try to blackball me and shoot me down, but I bounce back like what the fuck is up? I'm just saying, nigga, I ain't fucking with you cause of the type of shit you on. Out here hating on the nigga cause he went in that ditch is wrong. If it's pessimistic or negative shit, trust me, bitch, I'm gone. The patience is virtue and time is money, then bitch, my paper long. On the road to success, my invisible pen is the shit. Styling on niggas, just look at the chain, the crib and the whip. A man to God, but some say the devil is up. But shout out to all of my niggas, cause we out here leveling. Hey, look, you DM my bitch, she send you her number, then you better call her. Hello? Truth is, she wasn't my bitch if she easily open on Instagram ballers. You niggas is frauds, all of y'all know who you are. You never give all, you're hustling back with local D-boys. You wanna be stars, nigga like me, caked up, piffed out, draped up, and dripped out. She disrespects too many times. She seen your bitch ass get pitched out. The lifestyle me and mine lead got me all in your bitch house. The cop blocking you on me got me all in your bitch mouth. I'm a young, old, fly nigga. That's too high to say hi, nigga. Well connected and G'd up. All the bad guys is my niggas. Shorty said me and wifey cute. That mean it's time to slide, nigga. Came 10 deep, 8 cars, 2 words. Bye, nigga, we lit. Bottles of licks, that's just a pip. Never no regular shit. Shorty dropped from the top of the pole, came down, did a hell of a split. Had a nigga like go. The ATM like blow, mo, dough. I bucked on her like, oh, no. Then got it free like a promo show. But you don't hear me though. I ain't fucking with you cause of the type of shit you on. Out here hating on the nigga cause he went in that ditch is wrong. If it's pessimistic or negative shit, trust me, bitch, I'm gone. The patience is virtue and time is money, then bitch, my paper long. On the road to success, my invisible pen is the shit. Styling on niggas, just look at the chain, the crib and the whip. A man to God, but some say the devil is up. But shout out to all of my niggas, cause we out here leveling up. I see you, nigga. Type of shit you on. Shit's up. You did it again, nigga. Wrong. Mr. Tony Mansion, DJ Badge. Slow. On the road to success, I go by the name of shit. Chain, the crib, and the whip. Man, the God, Far Rock Millz. But shout out to all of my niggas, cause we out here leveling. We out.
Yeah, we back at it. Another banger from Far Rock Millz. So we kind of pressed for time, brother. But before we get through this, I gotta get some bars. But before we do that, I want you to let everybody know what you have going on and where they can find you.
Hey man, like I said, I got going on this album right now. I'm still pushing Life Near the Beach. It could be found anywhere on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, streaming, anywhere you want to find it. And please go to my website, farrockmillz.com. Millz is spelled with a Z. And yeah, man, all the Instagram, everything is Far Rock Millz. Everything's at Far Rock Millz. I'm a walking brand.
Yes, and you did incredible things, brother. And I want to continue to see what's next.
Thank you,
Cha-Cha. We got to have you back in here for your next project.
Heck
we definitely
yeah.
got to do that.
We're working on volume 2 right now.
Yes. Oh, good. So stay tuned for that, people. But let's get into some bars, shall we? Let's get it. Yeah.
Yeah. Turn that beat up. Yeah. Hey, look. Hey. Said I'm a man's man. Ain't no standard with cowards. I'm 15 minutes of fame. Just made me man of the hour. Twist the zip with the sour. Let's celebrate living great. I'm fresher than 10 showers. The glow is all in my face. In and out of the state with the ambitions of a hustler. But the only loyalty that I'm showing is to my customers. Town where the bitches had never fucked with us, but chose to later on when they noticed that they were stuck with us. I'm with the team blowing more smoke than a muffler, with your bitch on the bus with us. Private vacays on the islands near Italy, toasting the positivity, nothing short of good energy. I'm in the hood, these niggas asking, am I still rapping? That's like asking Hoodie Hood, is he still ratting? My money low, but I'm still stacking. Caught in the life where drug money is everything, yeah, I'm still trapping. Breaking down pounds of bud and pill packing for the pill poppers that triangles like Phil Jackson. I'm still asking my God where Will Rappin' pull me up out of this godforsaken ghetto. Blacklist my name on some sucker shit, try to force me to settle for the normal life where normal niggas ain't on my level. I dug a hole with no shovel, politic with the devil. He told me it was my God that was pulling strings like Geppetto. Now gone. Little nigga, you don't belong here. Trapped between heaven and hell, stuck in my lawn chair. They say the real ones will be standing once all the fog clears. Whole hood came to get money, that's why we all here. But when the lights go out, I'm still gonna shine like I'm God's favorite son, cause I'm such the divine type. I shine like it's trillion-watt bulbs in my limelight, like I'm on the red carpet taking flicks during prime night. I shine like bright sun on blue water in Aruba. Deuces to my past, looking forward to my future. I'm up before the roosters, Robin Hood with the Ruger, jacket size from the booster, no fraternizing with losers, just join the winning circle. The whole team, crime stars, walk in, no jewels on, got the room lit from behind bars. Shot clock, we timed y'all still putting up air balls, y'all ball hard. Every game, 50 clip, we air y'all, ain't shit to be scared for. Mob life, what you know about it? They show us groupie love, ask your hoe about it. They trying to put you on, you being slow about it. Been around the world and now, yeah, that's cha-cha. We lit.
Chip on that goddamn show because it's cold out that motherfucker. That's why it's cold. Shit. It's wintertime, it's cold.
Got no time to be bullshit.
Shout out to Porsche Box, shout out to PG, all the dope rappers that's out there doing your numbers, man.
Yes, and we lit. Thank you so much, Farrock Millz, for coming through and showing us love. Like,
thank you for having me on a legendary night. You had Rock this monster in this motherfucker. Yeah. That is a legend and a half.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, salute to you for knowing what the fuck that. You know what I mean?
Because
everybody else, everybody not know. Like,
past the nigga.
Yeah. Man, that's so fucked up, man. That's so fucked up.
They would have walked right past him, not realizing what the fuck is going on.
It's so fucked up, man. You know, and that's why I think that, you know, I think we need to bring some more awareness to this game of ours, because it's not.
I feel like that's my job,
we need to have a hip hop class. Like I used to teach hip hop in a school in Far Rockaway just last year. I taught from 6th to 8th graders. I teach them how to construct music, how to construct bars, what 16 bars are, what a hook is, and how to properly lay it in the classroom.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And I think that needs to be more of that. That was only during the after school program funded by Mayor de Blasio. Shout out to de Blasio and the Sonic program. Okay. But like they need more of that in the school. You know what I'm saying?
Did you take any video footage of that?
Of course, man. I went live with my kids, everything, man. You gotta see that. Go through my Facebook if you could. I mean, that was at the time. That was last year. But I had they cut the music department.
Farrock Millz love the kids.
Bring that back, man.
I do, man. That's what I do, man. I enjoy anything that has to do with music and making sure that they know where it came from, because if we don't teach them, then we ain't gonna
end up with lean sippers and pill poppers.
We already got that. That's just scary.
Because we were selfish. I think our generation was selfish. We probably didn't give back enough. That's why you got all these fucking circuit tight motherfucking fat niggas in skinny jeans now.
And these is all the little brothers and the little sisters that we ignored, and they stayed in the crib. So that's exactly who's on top right now. So that's why I told you they all listening to themselves. Those are the ones that stayed in the house, put themselves anyway. When big brothers like us and big sisters like you was out dating them, like get the fuck out of here. I'll be right back. You know what I mean? But meanwhile, they growing and they get into their little zone, and next thing you know, little fucking.
They got rainbow hair and shit.
Yeah, now look, but that's
their shit. I said it.
It's a lot of them.
It's a lane for everybody.
It's crazy.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for streaming, looking at the lives. We're about to have this on our Facebooks, Instagram, YouTube is going to be posted soon, but it was streaming live. So thanks for everybody who was watching. Thank you everybody who was listening, and we see you next week. Shout out to our special guest, Rock This Monster, Farrock Millz, for coming in and showing us love at the live act, and we up off this.
Lit. Good show.